Hi guys, it's Deanna, obviously. I was talking to an old friend of mine today, and it really got me thinking about some stuff. I've known him since middle school, and we were talking about some stuff that happened back then, and it just had me thinking about how much has changed. Like, let me put this in simple terms. To be cool in my middle school, you had to be a size 2 blonde in nothing but Aeropostale. I was not any of those things at all. In fact, I was in the worst part of town for the area. I rode the worst bus. I had maybe 2 friends. I was big. I was brunette. I liked books more than people. I didn't talk to people, basically, at all. I was always wearing black. I listened to nothing but what was considered hard rock for the time period, and all I really cared about was books and anime. So I had no friends, basically, and we were talking about how hard it was, and he said we were cool. And I was like, what? No, we were the opposite of cool. Like, I was bullied constantly. It started when I walked to the bus stop, and it did not stop until I had the door closed when I got home every day, you know? And by the 8th grade, it continued on in forms of social media. Even into high school, I was bullied. It never really stopped, and it baffled me that he could think that we were cool. And I remembered something that happened. When I was in the 7th grade, I was in this geography class, and as usual, I had no friends. I had 2 acquaintances that I called friends, but that was all for survival purposes. And the bullying had gotten so bad that I just didn't see a point anymore in anything at all. These people that had never met me hated my guts. They'd call me names before we got on the bus, while we were on the bus, while I was walking through the halls, in classes. They'd be laughing behind me and cracking jokes like I had no ears. And I just didn't get it, you know? What did I do to make these people that I've never even talked to hate me? And it got to this point where I just didn't even want to be alive anymore. So I was standing in class, and it was about the end of class. We finished up. We had 5 minutes till the bell rang. And we all had our book bags, and I was just staring at this light on the ceiling. And I was just thinking about how I just wanted to evaporate and just stop existing. You know, it was kind of like the sun, and I was just evaporating. And basically, this kid was like, "What are you thinking about?" And I didn't really articulate it properly. I said I was wishing that I could evaporate. And the entire class just starts laughing at me. The people that I thought were my friends were laughing at me. And they kept repeating it over and over again, just evaporating, and they kept making jokes about it, and straight up just laughing in my face. And the teacher just sat there. And it was for 20 minutes. And they thought they were being super low-key about it. So it was all quiet jokes and snickering and staring at me and snickering again. And I remember just wishing that I could just disappear, you know? And it's weird, because that wasn't even the worst thing that happened to me in middle school. That wasn't, I was by far not the worst incident. But, it really stuck in my mind. And I talked to him about it, and I realized something. I couldn't remember their names. One of my boyfriends almost got in a fight with a kid because he was making fun of me, and I couldn't remember the guy's last name. I didn't even know how to spell it. And it hit me that it was over. All of it. That I was past it. And I realized something. You know what? We were cool. Because it's been 5 years, and I can't remember their names. But I can remember hearing that perfect song that described exactly how I felt and turning it all the way up and how it felt. It felt like I was free. It felt like I was home. So I guess the point that I'm trying to get at here is that I hated hearing how it was going to get better, because I didn't want it to get better. I wanted it to be okay now. But the point that I'm trying to get at here is that you're going to make it through it. It is going to be okay. But there's going to be a while where it isn't. And it's gonna suck consistently in unique, terrifying ways. But the point that I'm getting at is turn that music all the way up. The things that make you different, they make you special. I was a big girl. I was not quiet. But the thing is, so what? I'm proud of it, you know? If I arrive at a party, you're gonna hear me. You're gonna know that I made it there. And I'm big, but I'm beautiful. So I took all of those things that they made fun of me for, and I made it my armor. And I'm better because of it. And you know what? I was cool. We all were. So I just wanted to say thank you to that friend for saying that to me and making me think about it all. And I probably could have worded that better, but I'm not going to apologize for being passionate because it's one of the things that makes me special. So that's all I gotta say. Bye, guys.